Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Game Scott. We're playing more 20 Minutes Till Dawn. This will be the last 20 Minutes Till Dawn video for now. Being regularly cycled through the upload schedule. Do 1 or 2 runs depending on how everything goes. Let's be Spark. We haven't run a run with Spark. I want to be crazy with a grenade launcher. It's been a while since we've won with a shotgun. Let's be Spark with a shotgun. 50% chance to call down lightning. Again, this game is in early access still. It only released June 8th, 2022. I looked at the store. So it's only like around 2 months old. It's still regularly being updated. So if something sounds cool, there's something new to check out, I'll come back and play it on video. But it also, I think another reason is it just gets very framey, as we could all see from last video. If we do make it to the end, and so I'm sure that's not enjoyable. Vampire Survivors, as crazy as it gets, it doesn't really get all that framey, miraculously. But still. Vampire Survivors is gonna stay in the cycle, and again, I'm sure this won't be the final video of 20 Minutes Till Dawn to ever go on my YouTube channel. It just will be for now. Honestly, let's get weird with it. Give me some glare. Get on. Get on. But yeah, we're chilling. It's Thursday, I think, right now. I'm just vibing, dude. I got a little bit more time before school starts. I do have my first in-service soon in a couple weeks. Give me the magnetism early on. I like it. It's just a day. It's like early morning stuff. There's like a speaker, whatever, and then I have to meet with my supervisor in the afternoon, and my supervisor on the master schedule, it says meet with supervisor for like 3 hours, but my supervisor supervises a lot more than just me. So I doubt the afternoon is even going to be super long unless my supervisor is meeting with all her supervisees at once. But I figure it's more of like a one-on-one type of thing, because everybody's schedule is different. So I feel like it's just going to be a one-on-one, and then I'll like be done for the day. So it might be like 4 or 5 hours. I'll be done maybe early. But I don't know. Thinking about it though, I don't know. Because then, what if people do if they have like if they meet with their supervisor, which is my supervisor, later? They just gotta wait around, or do I just gotta wait around until I go? Or what do I do? If it is a one-on-one meeting, it's a 3-hour block. I mean, if I'm not meeting with my supervisor, I guess I can just go do whatever. But I'm sure I'll get another email soon, or closer to, be like, this is when you'll be meeting with me. So after lunch, or after the morning speaker, whatever. All you gotta do the rest of the afternoon is meet with me at this time block, and we'll call it a day. Yeah. Oh, max ammo, yes. Even if it's +2, that's fine. But yeah, hopefully soon. I got a math background, obviously I'm a math teacher, so I think that'll help. But I'm hoping to start doing some stuff on Data Camp. There's a sale right now for like half off a year of access, so $149 instead of $300. I'm gonna invest in myself and hope to just switch my life up, and it'll be a good old take aim, huh? Because that leads to piercing and the assassin shot, I think, and that's some good stuff. Josie, don't you do it. I've recorded so many videos today and you've been so good. I know it's getting potty time. You might be getting a little bit more antsy. You're getting off the couch. You're not resting as much anymore. You're like, I need to... It's getting close to time out, but, you know, we're gonna go outside right after this video. Still might be another half hour, but... Best friend. Oh, I just healed, that's right. I heal every 5 levels. But like, it seems, every year... Oh my god, that dude just freaking died. Did you see that? He just died. He was hardly on the screen. Piercing, I like it. But like, every year, I graduate in December. And I'm a teacher, so the second half of that school year that I graduated, I was just a substitute, day-to-day substitute doing stuff, and that was but then I got a lightning sparks burn. A job at one of the schools I student taught at. I went there for 3 years. I probably talked about this last year, closer to when it happened. This 4th year that I went into, they screwed me. They gave me like this 2 foot by 2 foot room. And told me, alright, here's your new room. You gotta get 20 kids in here. I'm like, this can fit like 12 comfortably? Maybe? And you're telling me to fit 20 kids in here? I don't see how that works. And they're like, it's okay, you'll make it work. I can't walk to the board and walk around the room. With 20 desks and 20 kids in here. Because of course, with the kids in there, you know, obviously there are bodies in the chairs, but there's also backpacks on the floors, and so I gotta like step over backpacks, squeeze between desks to move between rows, or even to go from my desk to the front of the room. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. So I said, peace out, y'all. It's been fun, but not really. And now I got this new job, which is a part-time gig that pays very well. It's still a teaching position, but the thing is, I did a grant during college that's like, hey, if we give you this money during college, you're gonna promise to teach for 4 years within like 8 years of graduating in a high-need subject in a low-income school. This is America, so essentially every school is a low-income school, so that part wasn't really a problem. And I could have, if I stayed at the school for another year, I could have just did it. But I was like, I'm not dealing with this for another year, because this is, like, terrible. Like, worse than the first 3 years. How did I not take a damage from either of those explosions? So every year past my first year that I've, yeah, we'll take insane. Oh. I can't not level up to get a 5th level and save it, you know? I can't be like, oh, nice. Hold on, thinking. Bullet damage half, though, I don't think so. Triple, dude, I don't like any of them. Fire rate, spread, bullet damage, knockback, triple, no, I don't like them. And the thing is for all this money, the grant I took, it's like you do this for 4 years within like 8 years of graduating, or all the money we gave you turns into a loan with interest accumulated that would have accumulated if it were a loan at the time you took it out. So I'm like, okay. The other thing is it does have to be full-time, so you're like, why doesn't the part-time thing that you did this past year count? It does have to be a full-time teaching position in a high-need subject at a low-income school. And so this is only part-time, so it doesn't count. But every year, I'm just, yeah, we can do that. I've been like having interviews over the summer towards the end of the school year. Oh, I just ran right into you, didn't I? And in all my interviews, I've had one second round interview. That was this previous summer. I did not get a third round demo. Actually, I don't think there was for the school. I don't think there was a third round demo lesson. It was just two rounds of interviews, and then the hire was decided. So in all the interviews I've had, some at the same schools throughout the years, in different years, I've had like one second round interview, and that was it. Just many first round interviews and a letter of rejection or whatever. And I checked, because most of them put their board meeting minutes up, and like all the hires are like people with master's degrees. And I'm like, dude, I'm not going to go get my master's just so I can get a job for like $35,000. Because again, this is America, and teachers are criminally underpaid. Oh, dude, I need a level, Ooh, Josie, you scared me. I need XP, I need a heal. Or my holy mantle will come back, either's fine. There's some XP around here. I dig it, Give me the XP. No, clear path, there's a tree! Thank you. Give me a dagger. So you know what? I'm going to take my data camp stuff and do that this year. Learn SQL. I think I've decided on learning Python. I've seen there's a big debate with whether you should learn Python or R. I think Python seems like the better route for me personally. I've read a little bit about them. Dude, these guys are getting way too close. Damage of glare and stuff, it seems fine. That helped somehow. Can't believe that helped as much as it did. Pyro. Ooh, no, not pyro. We need some elemental. So we do have lightning, I guess. We are spark. But yeah, I'm gonna do a bunch of stuff. And next year, you know, while my Teach grant is still active, like my within 8 years of graduating is still in existence, I'll still apply and interview for teaching jobs that pop up, if there are any, and, you know, depending on the school, if I get offered the position, I may take it to, you know, finish off the Teach grant and not be in debt, but I think, honestly, I'm gonna also just try to do that this year. Data camp stuff, and like if I get a data analysis job, I'll get the true college experience and be like tens of thousands of dollars in debt. I'll convert this grant into a loan and just be happier doing something that I enjoy. Because data camp does have some free lessons to kind of give you a preview of like what you're getting yourself into, and like I enjoyed SQL a lot. SQL isn't really necessarily a ton of data analysis, it's more like searching through data and finding the data that you're looking for. Because again, these companies that you would work with, I assume, have huge databases of, you know, stuff. So to do what you gotta do, you gotta kind of search through the data, find what you're looking for. And that's where SQL comes in. I think, well, Python I haven't done too much with it yet. I mainly did SQL with the free stuff. That was a couple months back. I'm gonna go back and relearn the lessons for SQL. Because, you know, and learning something first is the hardest thing. Learning something again doesn't take as long, but it'll still be nice to be a refresher. And again, I got into the intro stuff. I still need to Like the last thing I learned in the intro things, I think, was inner joins, which was early. It was like the second module, chapter 1. There's like so many different things and stuff. But it's just getting annoying seeing, like, you know, people get hired with a master's degree, and I'm like, I'm not investing. Oh, I lost my shield and took a damage right there. You got to be joking. Oh, you didn't explode on me, you jerk. Oh, no, I thought you were dead. Alright, you exploded on me. I thought I had killed you. You did explode on me. Phrasing. We'll do one more. Do we go back? Let's do... Oh, we didn't win with Yuki last video, that's right. We got close. I don't know. The shadow clone is weird. Let's go back. I know we did it a couple videos ago. Let's go back. OG Shauna with... You know what? Never mind. I changed my mind. Let's go Scarlet with a flame cannon. We do have 12 shots. Did we? Yeah, we got to 15 minutes. We just didn't take any tones because they all sucked. Well, yeah, I don't have a win with flame cannon, do I? But yeah, that's me. That's me basically, like, kind of being done with the teaching profession. I'm not gonna... It's been discouraging to have interview after interview, year after year, and like never getting even like a call back. And I email the places I interview with. I'm like, hey, I understand you went with another candidate. That's fine. Keep it professional. I'm like, just want to know if there was anything in my interview, suggestions, or tips you would say for another interview. Like if I were to come back in the future. I just completely miss that enemy right in front of my face. And some schools just ghost me and ignore me, and I'm like, okay, cool. I just asked like a question for tips for the future. Don't think it's too hard for someone in HR or a principal to email me back saying like, you know, you sucked. Splinter's obviously not good right now, but I think it could be good later on. But emails that I have gotten back from schools are just like, you know, your interview was fine. We just had a lot of highly qualified candidates, and we decided not to go with you in future rounds of the hiring process. And you know, that could just be a polite courtesy, mayhaps, and they don't want to come out and email and say, you know, you freaking sucked. We hated the answers you gave in the interview, and we think you would make a garbage teacher. Or they could have been sincere, and they're just like, you know, we had a lot of highly qualified candidates, and you just didn't make the cut to go to the next round of the hiring process. And like, either answer's fine, assuming they're the honest answer, and they're not just avoiding saying that I'm garbage. But I'm like, well, if my interview's fine, how come I've interviewed at 10 bajillion different schools? Exaggerated. I'm going. The only place, well, I can't say the only place I got hired at. The thing is, like, I can't say the only place I got hired at is my charter school that I student taught at, and they know me, because I got hired at this job. Which is part-time, but it's still, like, the place I work at values this teacher position and the service it provides very highly, it seems. So, like, I'm hireable. My current job, my current employer thinks so. So, it's not that I suck. I don't think. I'd like to think not. It's just like, we hate you, I guess. We want to go with the guy with the master's degree. Or the girl. Um, yeah, if we're going, oh, burn damage, absolutely. That's what we need. Because our gun is burn damage, right? So burn damage, isn't that like, in a sense, bullet damage here? A little bit, slightly? So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing this next year. As I work through my part-time job, it's seeming more and more likely that I'm not gonna get hired. I have like one more active application out, but I sent that out like a week ago, and the deadline for it was like 2 weeks ago. I kind of sent it in weirdly a little bit late, but they, I guess, accepted it. But I haven't heard from them yet, so I think it's safe to say all the schools around me. Oh, don't just jerk me around. I think I'm gonna be starting the school year at my current job, the part-time gig. So as I do that, I'll be using my off days. Sure, I'll take that. To do some training on data camp, and you know, if I get my certificates early, I think ideally I'd love to maybe get some kind of data analysis job by December, and so I can give my 2 weeks during Christmas break and whatnot. Be like, hey, I'm not gonna be back after the break, because it's not a contractual position; it's a part-time gig, and so it's not contracted. I don't have to. There's no penalty if I dip out during the year. Obviously, it might put the school and my employer in a little bit of a hard position, but hey, if I leave and I get another job, that's not my problem. America, baby. It's not my obligation to finish out the school year if I find a better job. It's a part-time gig. So, like, you know, sorry. If I find a job in data analysis, if I get my certificates and, you know, build up my portfolio in that area, that field, I'm going to be looking throughout this year. Assuming I get my part-time gig. If there is some, you know, school or something that has a teacher quit, like last minute, and I maybe get a job in August, late August, like right before the school year, obviously that's a bit of a red sign in and of itself. The teacher quit like right before the school year started. That might be a red flag in its own, but like, I gotta teach one more year to get this teach grant thing done. And so I will do anything. I will teach anywhere for 1 year, if it means I get my teach grant done. If I'm at my part-time gig, whether I finish off the year or not, my teach grant does not, will not be satisfied by this current job. I just got it because I hate where I was at. I don't know if I've ever even seen this before. In the wind, increase bullet damage, move speed by 10%. This is bonus for okay, sure. I've never seen it before, so why not freaking take it? Does losing a holy mantle count as getting hit? I don't think it would. It died off screen. Very cool. Yeah. I would like the tome, please. Or at least see the tomes. Ooh. My move speed is insane. Heavy weaponry. Thank you. Tomb of Rage. Fire rate spread up. Bullet damage. Honestly, my bullet damage, though, is like kind of not good anyway, right? Bullet damage, increased burn. I think we'll go with Tomb of Elements. I don't think our bullet damage is good to begin with, like it's in the single digits. It's mainly the burn damage that's the killer, I think. Yeah, like I think it was 4 or 5, and it's the burn that kills him. So bullet damage we can sacrifice because it's elemental damage. That's the MVP of this run. Summon bullet damage, that doesn't matter. We'll shoot an additional bullet behind me though. We gotta be careful with our movement speed too, dude, because whenever we go from shooting to reloading, we're like flying. So we gotta make sure our path is clear ahead of us whenever we move, because we sprint in that direction. Anyway, sorry this last 20 minutes till dawn video has just kind of been me being down on myself about my career choices and everything. But you know, just doing something other than talking about what's on the screen, even if it is a bit of a downer. Oh, I lost my holy mantle. I touched an enemy. Yeah, alright, that's it. That's enough being down on myself. Let's finish this run. Let's get a dub. Send 20 minutes till dawn off into a temporary sunset. Although, I say that with less and less confidence with every passing second. But this run will be successful. We need some levels, that's for sure. There's got to be more XP on the table that we're just not looking at. We're not finding. Magic lens. Projectiles. 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 Look at this. There's so much XP on the table right now. We just can't go get it. We have magnetism too. I should be getting more than I am. Fire rate. Lightning strikes. Pickup range. Sure, I like pickup range. The chance to refill an ammo. They're not super swarming in on me, but they're not... The screen isn't, like, cleared or anything either. Bullet damage, I think, is fine. Because, again, our bullet damage is not the killer. So just shooting more projectiles is fine. We can sacrifice all the bullet damage in the world, because that's not what's killing the enemies. It's the burn damage, the lightning coming down. So I don't even want big shot. I don't care about frost duration. We have the Tome of Elements, so frost is also longer. So all of our elemental stuff, freaking go for it. We got Holy Mantle back. Now 40 more seconds until the big enemies come in. Sick. Yes, frostbite is good. 18 more seconds of little enemies. Yeah, I swear it's the little enemies that lose us frames, because we're getting... We'll take aim. I think that's fine. Oh my god! I didn't see you were that close to me, that's my bad. Alright, clear the screen of these little boys. Take a damage if you want, we're going to be level 25 soon, we heal. 25. So take a hit of damage quick. You're not going to get your chance for a little bit. Ooh. Frostfire. Interesting. I think you always take that. Any of those ultra upgrades? I don't even care what the other ones are. I think you take those. I don't think we've ever had Frostfire either. Vitality might not be the worst. Yeah, we'll take Vitality. I don't care about Big Shot. I think that's one thing we gotta get used to in this run. Bullet damage does not matter at all. Our actual bullets, our flames here, are doing like 3-4 damage. It's the lasting effects that are dealing damage and killing everything around us. Which is a unique run. It's definitely unique. I don't think we've had many of these runs, at least successfully. Not saying this one's successful yet, but I'm feeling okay about it. We got frost, we got all the elements, we got frost, fire, and electric in there. Do be careful about this guy. He does shoot out very small enemies. We found that out with our, I think, Abby run. The video back. Was it Abby? Yeah, I think so. So he does shoot out little enemy guys. The screen is full of stuff. You might not be able to see super clearly. So you don't want to get too close and just get murdered by something you don't even realize is there. Yep, okay. I figured we'd lose our holy mantle there. Surprised it took that long, to be a little honest with you. We gotta get to level 30 before we heal again, so that's kind of a bummer in that regards. We're only level 26 right now. Don't run into a projectile that's shooting past you. Burn lasts twice as long. I dig it greatly. 27. Shatter. Is good. That's a tree. Don't run into the tree. Just kind of have a good time, man. I want to just own it, man. Everybody ready for football again? Who's ready for football? Leave a comment if you're ready for football. By the time this video is out, the first football game probably would have already happened. If you count the Hall of Fame game as a football game. Regular season probably wouldn't have started by the time this video is out. Football should have been played. I looked it up the other day too. It's freaking Jaguars Raiders. What kind of freaking game is that? I know the Raiders do have some history. They are a little bit more of a historical franchise long term and everything, I believe. But Jaguars, dude, what have the Jaguars ever done in the world? Do they have players in the Hall of Fame? Bortles. They got Blake Bortles in the Hall of Fame. What? You're telling me Blake Bortles isn't in the National Football League Hall of Fame? But he's the boat, or whatever. Isn't he? Isn't he a boat? They called him the boat. That's okay. Steelers got the original, the real, the true MVP. Nickelodeon's most valuable player. So, you know. The league better freaking watch out. Because the MVP's coming for him. He's coming for the Lombardi. Ooh, prism. Just give me this second magic dagger. If you don't mind. If you want to get hit soon, we need a level and we get healed. So get hit at level 29, not at level 30. Or don't get hit at all. You know, if you don't get hit at level 29, definitely don't get hit at level 30. That's all I'm saying. Now is the time. And it is definitely the time. The boss is coming. Which is fine, honestly. I'd love to get trees out of the way. I think I've seen that is the only way trees can be destroyed is like through ice and shattering stuff. I've been exploded, but somehow I did not die. Well, shoot. Reload and fire? Sure. Burn, baby, burn! Where's your things? Where's your lasers? There's too many projectiles, there's too many explodey boys on the map. I'm not a fan of it all. We got our holy mantle, that's fine, that's good. There it goes. How are we not taking damage? How are we at 4 health, dude? We just had exploded and like walked through 8 projectiles. How? Is there like an invisibility perk that I missed picking up? I simply, like, I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong. I don't know how I'm at 4 out of 4 hearts right now. There we go. There's a hit. There's a hit. There go our frames. We got 2 bosses on the screen. Hey, we got a burn heal. Hey, that big guy's dead. Tomb of Rage, Tomb of Elasticity. Bullet damage is fine. Bullet damage, yes. Do this again. Fire rate spread, bullet damage. Honestly. Triple your mass. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Tomb of Rage. Give me Tomb of Rage this time. Let's see how this goes for the final 3.5 minutes. I didn't move there, that's my bad. Just let an enemy walk right up to me and say, hello. How are you? How do you do? I don't know. Electrobug? Let's kill this dragon guy. Goodbye, my frames. Goodbye, my frames. Goodbye, my la la. There are too many little enemies and everything happening on the screen. Josie, I know. We're gonna go out soon, baby. You don't have to lick my hand. Well, I thought I got the chest a little. 10% fire rate. Every time she inflicts burn, this buff resets on reload. That's gonna be crazy. The fire rate's just gonna be like instantaneous. Like, there's literally like what? I'm inflicting burn probably all the time. We're gonna clear the screen though, that's for sure. Let's just give us a little circle here. I like the big enemies, please. I think the big enemies give me some of my frames back. My frames are all gone right now. Can you please spare some frames? Penetration? Yeah, I think we need that. Yeah, we'll do penetration. Kill clip is good too. This is a good way to end 20 minutes till dawn. There were points in this run where I wasn't sure we would pull it out. But I think we got it. All the bosses, mini bosses, I guess they're called elites, they're gone. We just gotta get through this final 2 minutes of swarm. This should be relatively okay. Electro Mastery, sure. You know what? No, Assassin. You know what? I will stand here. I wish I had Siege. But I don't want to level up right now. If I take a damage, then I'll go around and pick up some XP. Because I don't want to be level 35. I'm not getting to level 40, that's for sure. So if I somehow take a damage, I want to be able to level up and heal. Now, I do still have that 0.05% chance to heal from burn, but I get a guaranteed heal if I just get to level 35. So I don't want to get to level 35 if I don't have to, you know? I may have to, though. I still, like, don't really want to intentionally take damage. So, like, I'll move around and I might collect a little bit of XP, you know? It'd be what it be. And hey, if I get level 35, then we'll go around and collect all the XP in the world. There is a lot of it on the table, that's for sure. Well, it seems the big, large enemies are not giving me back my frames this time. Unfortunate. This will be my first win with the flame cannon. And Scarlet, I think, too. I definitely haven't won with a flame cannon. I don't think I've won with Scarlet. Or whatever the fire character's name is. No, Spark is electric. That's the electric character. Sure. I think I'm gonna accidentally get 35 soon. Maybe. I'm standing. I'm still standing. I just have this radius of no XP around me. I love it. It looks satisfying. Just seeing like that's how big my pickup radius is. Alright, everybody die, everybody die. I got the fan fire, whatever. Enjoy the last elongated 16 seconds of the run as I stand in complete stillness. Oh, I'm level 35. Walk speed, I need that for sure. We did it, boys. I'm level 36, though. Give me a level up. 16,000 runes earned! And I'm happy we ended our regular playing of 20 minutes till dawn on a dub. What in the world happens on Darkness 5? Elites deal double damage. There is no damage. They deal 2 hearts? Do they deal piercing then if you have a Holy Mantle? Like, would it break your Holy Mantle and deal a heart? That's whack, dude. That's whack. That's freaking whack. You know what? I want more growth. Gain 12% more XP per rank. But with that, with a dub, let us temporarily put 20 minutes till dawn to rest. Again, it'll be back. It's just still early access game, frequently being updated. I'll check out new things whenever they come out, and you know, see how it's doing every now and then. But for now, we're gonna mainly cycle between Vampire Survivors and Circadian Dice. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you do like 20 Minutes Till Dawn and want to see more, by all means, comment. I might switch out. I might say, oh, if people want to see more 20 Minutes Till Dawn than Vampire Survivors, we'll take that out of the rotation instead. But yeah, thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment. Why not subscribe as well? It's greatly appreciated. Once again, thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. See ya!